What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about my 5-ounce silver Aztec calendar. Going to answer a couple questions related to this particular round, along with a list of other questions. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. If you refer one friend to the app, Webull's going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares. Everything will be linked in the description. So today is Monday, August 8th, 2022, as I'm filming the video. I know this video is going to be coming out much later than that. It's also about 6 o'clock in the morning. Pretty tired, pretty exhausted, but I'm about to not be, because I have some sugar-free, low-calorie, packed with vitamins, G Fuel that I'm about to sip on. If anybody wants to try some G Fuel, I got a $5 off coupon for you. That will also be linked in the description. So today, I wanted to do a little bit of a Q&A. I have a couple of questions right here on my phone that I screenshot, and I wanted to run through them. We got a couple of good questions right here. The first one is coming from Prepper Fitness, and the question is, what size capsule are those Creatures of the North coins in? Good question. Thanks for asking. For those of you who do not know, the Creatures of the North would probably be my favorite coin series. I'm a huge fan. I've been a big fan since I discovered the series in 2020. First one being the Kraken, and the second one being the Werewolf. Unfortunately, I don't have them on me right now to show off, but I'm sure many of you know exactly which coins I'm talking about. So those are 2-ounce pieces, and if you want to get an airtight for them, I don't have a link that you can go and directly get them. You're going to have to search for them on your own, but they are 38 millimeter airtights with the black ring, made for 2-ounce coins, not 1-ounce coins. See, looking at it head on, the diameter from top to bottom, left to right, whatever, it's the same as a 1-ounce coin, or the same as a lot of 1-ounce coins. When you tilt it on its side, on the other hand, you can actually see it's significantly thicker than any other 1-ounce coin. So you got to make sure you're getting the right airtight. The diameter might be correct, but you got to make sure the capsule is made for 2-ounce coins. Now, I know the Creatures of the North is relatively new. It's not nearly as popular as the Queen's Beast, let's just say. But the Queen's Beast is a perfect example of another 2 troy-ounce silver coin. I think the diameter is a little bit different, but the ones that I use for my Creatures of the North, first of all, they came with the coin, but I looked it up. 38 millimeter airtights with the black ring, made for 2-ounce coins. Next question we have here is coming from James, and the question is, do you still not consider metals an investment? If so, what do you think the best investment is? Good question. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I've been saying for a couple of years now, I don't consider physical precious metals to be an investment. When I go to the local coin shop, or if I pick something up online and get some silver coins, rounds, or bars, or a gold coin in the mail or from the coin shop, I don't consider that to be me investing my dollar bills. I consider that to be a conversion, similar to how you can convert your US dollars to Canadian dollars, your Canadian dollars to Australian dollars, your Australian dollars to I don't know, euros or something like that. That's how I see it, because you could very easily just convert it right back from dollars, from currency to real, true, honest money, and then you could just trade that real, true, honest money right back to currency, if that's what you want to do. So yeah, no, I don't consider it to be an investment. I do, however, believe you can invest in precious metals, though. I do believe that you can buy into the paper market for precious metals. I think you can go after some silver and gold ETFs. I think you can buy into mining companies. I disagree with all of those. I never have, and I don't believe I ever will buy paper silver or paper gold, or buy into precious metal ETFs or mining companies. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for physical precious metals. But when it comes to what I think the best investment might be right now, actually, I don't even want to say right now. Real estate is obviously king. Always has been, always will be. And here's the thing. I got a comment recently informing me that silver is, without a doubt, the best place to park your cash. I would strongly disagree with that. I think it's a good place to park your cash. I obviously don't see anything wrong with parking your cash in silver, considering I do that myself. I don't think it's the best, though. It's good, but not the greatest. I would say real estate is the best. Now, obviously, that's out of reach for a lot of people. It's out of reach for me. I don't have the currency to get into real estate yet. But I can, just by looking at it, I know. Real estate is king. Buying land, farmland or whatever, buying houses, rental properties, buildings and whatnot. I think that is 1,000% the best place to park cash. However, for the time being, when it comes to investing, remember, I'm not talking about converting dollars into something. I'm talking about investing at this point. I think the best hands-off way of investing and building wealth long-term would just be simply broad market index funds. I've been studying for the last couple of years. That's just the way to go, in my opinion at least. Next question we have here is coming from Mykie DYDSS 2, which, by the way, is my second channel. I have 2 channels for a reason. Please subscribe to my backup channel. If you understand the concept of prepping, you should understand why I have a backup channel. It's just in case. If you're subscribed to this channel, you should be subscribed to the other channel. But the question is, how much time left do we have to get our free stocks? Good question. Thanks for asking. You have until tomorrow, actually. You have a little over 24 hours. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, or you weren't paying attention at the beginning of the video, right now you can go and get up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You could deposit as little as you'd like, even as little as a penny. It still works, it still counts, you still get your up to 12 free fractional shares of rock-solid companies like Coca-Cola, Ford, the list goes on. And here's what you have until tomorrow for. For every friend you refer to the app, by August 15th, tomorrow at midnight, Webull's going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares. You're guaranteed to get at least 15. You might get 35, you might get 50, or you might get all the way up to 100. And you can do that 10 times. You can refer 10 friends. And you have a chance of winning up to 100 per referral. That's an opportunity to win potentially 1,000 free fractional shares. You have a little over 24 hours left. Please don't pass up on an opportunity. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. If you don't want the stocks, go and get them anyway. They're free. Then just sell them. Congratulations. Now you have the cash to go and get you some silver and gold if that's what you want to get. Webull link in the description. Next question we have here is actually the is actually the final question of the night, and it's coming from Daniel. The question is, very interested in getting an Aztec calendar round. Where did you get it, if I may ask? Good question. Thanks for asking. Although I'm not sure if I can actually say good question, because I actually answered that question in the video that you commented on in the first place at 1 minute and 39 seconds. I checked. The Aztec calendar round. It's right here in my pocket. Let me grab it. The Aztec calendar round. One of the most, if not the very most, beautiful piece of silver that I owned. I don't know if it's the most beautiful, but it's definitely up there, and it's hands down the most detailed. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Now, long story short, let me just answer the question really quick, and then I'm going to go on a little bit of a spiel about this thing right here, because I'm a huge fan, and I don't think it gets enough attention. I got the Aztec calendar from SD Bullion. It was one of two not so great experiences I had with SD Bullion. I think that they are an incredible company, but number one, support your local coin shop no matter what. Even if I had a flawless experience with SD Bullion, I'd be saying the same thing. Nowadays, support your local coin shop, support small businesses, shop locally, please. But the issue I had with SD Bullion was 2 times back to back, and I don't even know if I've ordered from them more than 2 times. I'm sure I probably did, but the last 2 times, my items, including my Aztec calendar, arrived not exactly in the condition that I wanted to arrive in, and I wasn't a fan of the packaging. The coins inside were kind of just fumbling around the package, and this one arrived with some scratches, along with a Queen's Beast that I pre-ordered a brand new one, supposed to be like fresh from the mint, and it arrived with some scratches. So at that point I said, you know what, 2 times in a row, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And at that point forward, I decided you know what, I'm not going to shop with them anymore. But that was before I decided to stop doing online shopping anyway, for the most part. Support your local coin shop. So when it comes to the Aztec calendar round, I've always been a massive fan. I've always been a huge fan of it. I had been wanting it for quite a bit of time. And when I finally got my hands on it, let me get it back out. I was just blown away by how detailed it is. And I'm really happy I went with a 5 ounce, because if I went with something smaller, yeah, it'd be the same thing, but a smaller version of it. But, you know, when it comes to art, the smaller it is, the less detail there will be, or the less you'll be able to appreciate the detail. I mean, like, for example, if they made a 10 ounce version of this right here, a 10 ounce silver Aztec calendar round, oh man, forget it. That would be insane. They do have a 10 ounce Aztec calendar bar. That's a little different though. Big fan, massive fan of the Aztec calendar. I've done full in-depth reviews. I did unboxings. I talked about the history. I talked about the story behind it, so I don't want to reiterate all of those points. I just wanted to acknowledge how beautiful of a silver round this is. It's just such an incredibly detailed piece, and you could probably tell it's a little bit tarnished. I've had this for, man, I don't even know, probably 2 years at this point. This thing has been sitting on my table for the last 2 years. I have done absolutely nothing to protect it from toning or tarnishing. I have not put it with the rest of my silver where I have anti-tarnish paper with it. I wanted this to tarnish. I wanted this to tone. For whatever reason, I just like the way toned or discolored silver looks. I think it gives it character, and especially for something like this with such immense amount of detail. I just thought it would like 10x the beauty. And I believe that it did. I believe that it is. And I'm going to continue letting it do its thing. Especially because it arrived with, you know, some scratches to begin with. What do I care if it becomes a little bit discolored? I'm not going out of my way to keep it in pristine condition when it was sent to me not in pristine condition. So anyway, those are just some of my thoughts regarding the Aztec calendar round. If you have any questions for me, if you want to be featured in a future Q&A, head on down to the comments and ask away. If you want to extend on any of the answers that I gave in this video, you're more than welcome to do so down in the comments. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. Remember, you have 1 day left. You have about 24 hours left to refer a friend and get all the way up to 100 free fractional shares. Remember, you're guaranteed at least 15, so you're still getting something awesome out of it no matter what. 24 hours. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Webull link in the description. And of course, last but certainly not least, if you want to try out some G Fuel, this is the peach ring flavored one. It's absolutely delicious. Sugar-free, low calorie, packed with a bunch of vitamins. It gives you that clean energy feel. It doesn't get you all wired out and jittery. $5 off your first purchase, linked in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.